And welcome back to Crypto Hulk, everybody. Got a great show lined up. A lot of big stuff going on. I think there's some puzzles, and there's puzzles out there, and they're starting to put all these pieces together. That's what I'm seeing. I think it's clear to everybody that's in crypto, at least more than Bitcoin or Ethereum maxis. Like something's going on where they're shutting down banks around the world, calling it a glitch. Really? I mean, that's all. We don't have an explanation on what happened. At least make something up, you know? Like, I go to turn in a college paper in college, let's say, and I tell the teacher, oh, my computer had a glitch and I couldn't turn in my report. When you run global banks, you just don't use the word glitch and that's it. Like, you explain stuff, don't you? Right? I mean, you've got millions and millions of people. I want you to think about this. You've got millions of people depending on their paychecks, depending on maybe somebody's stuck in another country waiting to get money and they can't eat, they can't, whatever. A glitch? That's the word you use. That is your explanation. Are you serious? Oh my God. Does this shit just seem like, is this a bad dream or something? That one day we'll wake up and a glitch? You run central banks around the world, and all the best you can come up with is the word glitch. How about if we explain some shit to millions of people all around the world? Do you guys hear me? Like, is everybody hearing me on that? Glitch? That's the best you got. Seriously? You're running some of the biggest banks of the world. You've got millions and billions of people that can't get money, and all you can do is say, yeah, we just had a glitch. Like, that's not possible. If you go before the court, let's say, and you got child support to pay, I've been there, done that, and you try to explain to the judge why you haven't made the payment this month. Oh, judge, because there was a glitch. No one's going to care about that shit, you know? Like, nobody cares. But for some reason, when you can't make your house payment and you tell Wells Fargo, oh, there was just a glitch and I couldn't make my house payment. Do you know how fast they're going to take your fucking house? But when they do it, it's okay. My name's Crypto Hulk. This shit does not make any fucking sense. I'm not a crypto advisor. I'm not a bank advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just some guy that lies all the time, talks about dumb shit on YouTube, and I don't understand how the banks of the world just the word glitch, and that's all we're given to explain why we can't get our fucking money. Our money? I can't get my money. Like, I'm just shocked. I don't know what to say. Just truly shocked. Because I know if it was me and I said, oh, officer, I know you radared me at 169 miles an hour going down I 80 past Madison and Sacramento, right past the CHP station. But it was just a glitch in your radar gun, I guess. You know how fast my ass would be in jail? I just try. I don't understand. I don't have the answers for this. I'm just bringing up common sense shit like WTF. Okay. All right. Let's start with the very beginning. Who's the first person? Wizard Gray Balls, then 1970 legend XRP Nathan, J316, then Danny Boy. That's a hell of an introduction there. Let me start off. I know we had some donations. I appreciate donations. I don't have corporate sponsors. I'm not selling nothing on this show. I don't use the news and then try to manipulate you by saying, "Oh, we're talking the dollar's crashing and da da da," and then gold. Oh, here's my sponsor. Call their phone number. Mention this code. That is manipulation. I don't do that. What I ask is this: if you appreciate this show, if you love getting one of the best programs online where I come up with news that no other channel has, where I keep you well in advance. I was the only one reporting on this. Friday at 8 p.m. Pacific time, I'm showing you people that are not getting paid and stuff, and there's glitching going on. I think some of these influencers haven't even talked about it yet, and we're like 2 days later. Where are their priorities? Oh, but they did shows today and talk about their sponsors, didn't they? Yes, they did. Did they mention anything to you about, hey, if you got a such bank, you might want to try to get your money out? I was telling you guys that Friday. You could have maybe moved some money before things got too bad. But the other channels, they'll talk about it on Monday, even though this happened Friday. And they made shows on both days. They talked about their sponsors both days, but they never told you. Oh, yeah, got that. Come on in. All right. Get this set up. Let's see. So if you look down below, there's a little money symbol below the chat box. Go ahead and push that. And that's the I don't want to get wrecked button. You push that and you register. I also want you to visit the Hulk merchandise store. You can see that right below the channel. I got very cool merchandise. I also want you to register on Twitter in case this channel ever gets zapped. And that's at CryptoHulk19 on X. Here's why. Because if something were to happen like Friday, which something will happen, look, something's going to happen. And if my channel on YT gets zapped, you're not going to know. You'll just think, oh, you'll be busy. Then 2-3 days later, you'll say, oh, yeah, maybe I should go to Crypto Hulk's YouTube. By then, you're fucking destroyed. Okay? I'm just letting you know. Everybody who has Crypto Hulk Twitter, which is at CryptoHulk19, if this channel goes out, bam, I'm right over there, and you got all the news. Hey, everybody, check this out. You need to go do that or whatever. You're not going to find out if you don't join the Twitter channel. It's a backup. I just didn't start a Twitter for the fuck of it. Okay, I do things for a strategic reason, because just like what just happened 2 days ago, when the bank shut down, certain ones got worse and worse as the days went on. Maybe you could have been that one that got out quick, pulled all your money out first. I had the landlord talking to me now, because now the landlord's starting to get scared. All of a sudden now, everybody wants to talk to Crypto Hulk. All of a sudden now. Nobody wants to fucking listen earlier, but all of a sudden now, when shit starts getting bad, hey, I can't access my bank account. Why is that? Let me go ask that Crypto Hulk guy. Where the fuck have you been for 3.5 years? Oh, that's right. Watching the other channel. Got it. Okay, well, you're going to get fucking wrecked. So don't join Crypto Hulk 19. Get fucking destroyed, but just don't bitch about it later, because nobody wants to hear your sorry ass, all right? Do what you got to do right now. Sign up, and then when shit hits the fan, switch over, and I'll be right there telling you what I see, okay? You will lose 0 time, but later, you're going to be fucking destroyed, all right? Henny Brown gave a donation. Thank you, Henny. Crypto Hulk, they will come with every tactic to throw us off our square, and yet they fail because we are people of determination, perseverance. Well, you know that's how I run this channel. I'm trying to teach you to think a certain way. I'm trying to get your comfort level. I want you to think different, because this is going to get really, really bad. And I already told you all this shit, man, how it's going to go on. They're going to declare all these felonies. You can't have this. You can't have that. Da, da, da. And they can go kiss my ass. because I'm hopping on a plane. I'm going somewhere else. I'm not telling you what I'm going to do. But I'll tell you what, I win and I take. When I play the game of marbles, I'm walking away with all of them. No one's taking a fucking marble from me. And you can call yourself any three-letter agency. You can still kiss my ass, okay? Billy, Jack, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Now, I'm not telling you guys what to do. I'd never do that. You do what you want. You don't have some three-letter agency tell you what to do. Ace Venom. Welcome to the members video live stream. James says, if someone offers me 10,000 per XRP, you're smart to take it. I'm just letting you know. Don't get greedy. I would take, dude, if somebody offered me 10 G's for each of my XRPs, like right now, I don't care if it goes to 100, I'll sell this shit right now. Okay? And I'm done. I'm going to stock up on gold. I'm going to go to a country where they have a safe, where they don't anti-money launder and none of that stuff. Oh, nice. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but Crypto Hulk, you already told us. Well, keep that on deal. There's more than just one of those banks, and I'll find probably 20, 30 of them, spread my money to each of the 20, 30 around the world, get about, I don't know, 10 passports or visas or citizenships, whatever the hell it is, and I'm going to move and I'm going to groove. No one is going to stop me from doing what the fuck I got to do. Terry on. Welcome to the members video live stream. Sean B says, thank you, sir. You're welcome there. Hi, Steppin. Hi, Steppin there. Oh, after the show, we're going to have a taste test. I don't want to have it during the show because some people just don't want to watch good tequila. So I'm going to have a taste test with 2 tequilas. Clase Azul is 1. Oh, man. I'm going to get about half a shot of that on some ice. I just don't like drinking warm tequila. And then, Patron Extra Añejo. That's what I'm going to have a head-to-head competition. So after the show, we're going to have a little taste test about a few bottles. And these are ones that are not going to be obviously daily drinkers. These are ones when I want to sit there and just sip like some of the best tequila that I can afford now. When we're rich, we're talking $1,000 bottles or $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 bottles of alcohol I'm going to sip on. But now I got to limit it to those 1942, 8 Clase Azul, and Patron Extra Añejo. I'm going to let you know if they're worth it. And I'm going to compare 2 of them tonight. You know, like I said, not half a shot, half an ounce, like a small amount. It's too easy to get effed up on the good stuff because it's just so smooth and it tastes yummy. Before I know it, I'll be like, not an alcoholic. But we're going to try some really good tequila stuff that if you went to a bar, you're paying at least $35 a shot. I got that stuff right here. We're going to try it out. I'll let you know if it's all that. I've done it before. I bought this one, was it rum or something, or whiskey? It was like $80 or something. Stuff was fucking garbage. Yeah, then I had this one tequila. It was like $120. It was fucking garbage. I showed you. Then I did one where it was an extra añejo, maybe a Cazadores or a Patron extra añejo. It was all right. The Cazadores extra añejo was fucking garbage to me. Now remember, just because I say something tastes, but it don't matter. It's your taste buds. I'm just want you to see what my tastes are. So if we're similar on a couple whiskeys, then you know if I suggest, oh, this one's good, you probably say, oh, that one's good. Because we already agree on 2 or 3. So then you're like, okay, Hulk's taste buds are like mine. But you might love one of these tequilas and hate the other 3. I'm not here to have a pissing match. Like if you and me agree on 1 or 2 of the tequilas, then generally we're probably going to agree on most all of them. So that'll be after the show. That'll be the most important part of the show is I'll disconnect the show, go get the bottles, bring them over here, get the ice cubes, set it up, and we'll do a taste test. Boy, Jeff, Lakey XRP, thank you for that donation there, buddy. Joe Yazamp, thank you for that donation. Crypto She-Hulk is here. Moderate. Johnny Utah slips in there. Johnny Utah. Johnny Utah is a character, let me tell you. He was something else. They broke the mold. After he was born, they broke the mold. Jenny Mack, you're not a financial advisor, just a bullshit ad analyzer. That's true. It's almost too easy doing this job because the amount of studying that I've done and I watch close. Like when I used to work law enforcement and on the street and then corrections and then I used to be in probation and not on probation. I've done enough shit in my life to be on probation, that's for certain. But I'd watch people real close and study them. And then when I'd watch them do something irregular, like what I'd watch a group, it's easy to catch criminals. But Crypto Hulk, are you peeping game to the criminals? Maybe. But like, it's too easy to catch these criminals, just like it is these stupid, fucked up government officials with low IQ. You watch what's supposed to happen. Number one, what's supposed to happen in this situation? What are all these people doing in the situation? That's two. And who are the individuals that are doing their own thing? And or who are the individuals that are capturing my attention? Because that's just how it like when a tiger or a leopard tries to catch a pack of gazelles or zebras, the zebra thing is hard for the eyes of the leopard or whatever to see, but when one zebra is stopped and not running, then the leopard can catch it. So that's how I did my job. I was the leopard and I'd have to catch the zebras and lock them up, put them in jail. Angel X. But now my job is to try to make everybody rich. So no matter what your fucking past was, I don't care. I know what your future is going to be if you keep watching the show. That's what I do know. Then maybe you got enough money to go back and hire lawyers and clean up and have court records sealed. You know what I mean? Clean up and get stuff taken off records and maybe give a certain politician a little campaign donation like Sam old boy did, Sam Bankman Fried. When you got enough money, you can get anything done. I don't want to talk about that because that's something I just don't want to get into. But if you got the money. Lydia Thomas, thank you very much for your donation. Appreciate that. Jim Kitchen. Let's not start talking about food. Let's talk about people that got ripped off through Microsoft. Oh, man. Not good. Copy. And we'll do a paste. Everybody, Maker's Mark, 46 bourbon. No comment. Is it bad stuff? No. If you mix it with some stuff, it's probably good? Yes. But am I a bourbon type person? No. First choice, tequila. Good stuff. What do we got here? Is that I keep seeing like a pink Wayne. No, I didn't see that one earlier. What the hell? Wayne Williams drops a pink one. Wayne, I appreciate that. It looks like a hippopotamus in a treasure chest. That's very generous. Thank you. Jennifer Baird. Welcome to the members video live stream. And I got the high step in one. Sean B says, thank you, sir. I already read off these. Somehow Ace Venom. Somehow it does it. They slip through. I don't mean to be rude. I'm grateful for every single damn dollar. Angel X, I'm grateful for the 99 cents. Any amount. Some people got it like that. Some don't. I'm here to make sure you all got it like that in the future. All right? I don't care about right now. It's not fucking important. What's important is you learn off my show. Don't get faked out by other channels or the Microsoft App Store. Users lose $588 million. It says right here, I'm showing you on this link. It says a fake, oh God, here we go. Look, don't do shit unless you contact me, all right? I know you're probably always going to get, well, Crypto Hulk's going to say no. Well, number one, not your parents or whatever. But you know what? You want someone in your life who's going to say no. Pretty much the answer to, hey, Crypto Hulk, should I? No. But Crypto Hulk, this other, no. But the other channel says no. But damn, Crypto Hulk, no. That's going to be most of my answer. You get your crypto. Should be in a Faraday bag, hardware wallet. Don't touch it. But Crypto Hulk, what if I? No. That's how they get you, everybody. Go here and we'll give you free. There's nothing free. Come on, stop it with the free fucking shit. The airdrops and all that dumb fucking shit. With Crypto Hulk, I got in late. Too fucking bad. I'm just letting you know. Go try to get free shit. And then a month or 3 months later, your account's fucking deleted. Oh, what happened? Because you went after the free fucking shit that I told you not to do. Okay? You're paying me so I can alert you to dumb shit, okay? That's why there's a thing called a donation button on my fucking channel. If I had a corporate channel, my job is to kiss the ass of the corporate sponsor, not you, okay? My job, since you pay me, that's how it works. It's like, hey, yo, Crypto Hulk gave you some money and he gave me some fucked up advice, okay? I'm not trying to have that. I'm teaching you stuff. Do not go, whoo-wee. If you have questions, that's why I have a fucking phone call available. But a lot of times if I have a phone available, people don't want to call. So they want to go watch some other fucking channel, do some dumb shit, and get wrecked. See how that works? I know most of the time my answer is going to be no. It's going to protect you, all right? I haven't bought crypto and shit for 3.5 years. I'm not trying to put my wallet address into every single fucking exchange around the world. I'm not trying to do that because there's certain law enforcement agencies that keep track of all this shit and record it. So my wallet address has been in hiding for 3.5 years on purpose. Now, yes, I could get other wallets and this and that. I didn't want to. I don't want to diversify and do all these things. When I made my decision, I made my decision. I got my crypto in and out quick. That's it. I'm not trying to buy every week because guess what? When you hit the dip and you dollar cost average, now there's people out there, oh, Crypto Hub, I got all my XRP dollar cost averaging. Yeah, and you know what you also did, you dumb shit? You put your wallet on every single fucking exchange that you went to or whatever you did, and unless you use 300 wallets, if every time you bought a dip, you used a separate wallet, well, that shit's $50 a pop. Well, that's not too cost effective. But anyway, you could have done that. Maybe you spent $10,000 on hardware wallets. Okay, look, when you dollar cost average, you buy some shit, don't you? And then you transfer it to a wallet. Guess what you just did? Open yourself up to a recording. They just recorded that wallet. But gee, Crypto Hulk, how do you know all this stuff? Just don't do shit. If you listen to what I'm telling you, okay, do what I say. I told people a long time ago, here's what I did. I went and got a fucking loan, bought all my shit, and haven't bought shit for 3.5 years. Bam, there you go. Why didn't you dollar cost average? Because I'm not trying to have my fucking wallet on every single damn exchange on this fucking planet. Oh, but I was just trying to save. See, it's these dumb motherfuckers that try to save money. Well, if I could sell this dip, or if I could sell the high and buy the dip, dude, don't do the dumb shit, okay? Watch my show and copycat what I do. It's too fucking easy. Okay, I could get a fucking 8th grader to do this shit. It's not complicated. You don't need to get a Udemy course. You don't need none of this dumb shit. You don't need to know about charting, chart analysis, Fibonacci. You don't need to take classes on this dumb shit. It's not that complicated. Do you know why people complicate the fuck out of this? Because they're trying to rip you off and get your $1,000 and have 100 students. They just made 100 grand off of 100 dumb fucks, okay? That's how the game works. You want to pay me? I'm showing you how this fucking game works on YouTube and all these fucked up platforms, all right? Alrighty then. Let us move on. I've purged the anger. Let me copy this article and put it out there again. I'll get to the people that donated in a minute. I want to get through at least half this article before I start screaming again. For your own benefit, if you just listen, you're not going to get ahead by doing this dumb shit and investing and all this fucking dollar cost averaging dumb shit. A fake Ledger Live app was available for download on the Microsoft App Store. Oh my God. And it stole nearly 600,000 in Bitcoin. Oh, that's too bad. The fake app Ledger Live was called Ledger Live Web 3. And it tricked users, and it didn't trick me, into thinking they were installing the genuine Ledger Live app. Well, I'm sure none of these people had Crypto Hulk channel. And if they did, they should ask, hey, Crypto Hulk, I'm thinking of buying Ledger Live 3. What do you know? And I'll be like, well, I haven't bought crypto for about three and a half years. Why don't you go to the Ledger Live site, make sure it's not a phishing and scamming site, and spend some time and see what wallets they have, and then order directly from them. Probably a good idea. Then you'd be able to see what's the wallet's name, and you would find that there is no Ledger Live Web 3. They stole 16 Bitcoin in 38 different transactions. So what it was is that some people, 38 people that don't watch Crypto Hulk, and they decided to wing it on their own, didn't want to become a member, didn't want to call in and ask me a simple fucking question, didn't want to do all that. They'd saved the $5 a month, and then they just lost 600,000. Go ahead and do that. Copy them. Do what they do. See how it works out. The deceptive application called Ledger Live 3 tricks users into thinking they're installing the genuine Ledger Live interface for secure offline storage of crypto. They show the address that was there. Scammers, the first transaction was sent. This exposes security flaws in Microsoft application store. Microsoft fucked up. Number one, they don't care about you. They don't care to keep on top of stuff. Who the hell are you? The majority of these transactions occurred since November 2nd. People were on Twitter and got alerted. That's why I want you to get on Twitter and register with my channel at CryptoHawk19, because a lot of times I'm on Twitter or whatever, you could send me a message, hey, Crypto Hulk, what do you know about Ledger Live? I mean, I respond to a lot of people, and I don't want 10,000 people doing this shit, but I'll respond to people. That's part, I mean, if you're a member and everything, and I recognize, especially if I recognize your name and shit, oh yeah, I might even give you a call. Hey, what's going on? What do you talk about? Whatever, give you 5 minutes or whatever. Hey, I'm doing this, then I'll be like, yes, no, whatever, or something like that. But if I don't know who you are, then I'm not calling nobody, wasting my fucking time. That'll be all for that article. You guys got to watch stuff, man. Run it by the channel. Run it by everybody here if they've heard of this, that, or the other. Michael Montclair, thanks for using the AI art. Love it. I don't know. I get sent the art, and people send it to me, and it looks cool. So there you have it. Bert68 Stang. Get him, Hulk. Thanks for that donation. Peckerhead, late again. Do I have to stay after class, or does my late fee cover? Well, there's Saturday school, but that would really suck. You know what? I'll take the late fee. I won't tell nobody about it. Barry Goose Records. I've been watching you work for around 2 years. You provide solid intel. I appreciate the show. Just wanted to support, enjoy the drinks. I'm trying my best. See, nobody stands up for us. We're fucked over. So if I'm not doing this, look, these other channels, are you fucking kidding me? They sell out and kiss ass so bad. I'm not getting into all the shit that they do. It's disgusting and it's embarrassing. It truly embarrasses me. How this weekend, with all the bank stuff going on, now the people that I follow don't even talk once really about this. And if they do, they spend more time talking about their sponsors than they do about this and how you're gonna. It's disgusting. That's why I make this channel. I call it the anti-crypto channel. After 2 months, I learned this after 2 months. I was listening to these ignoramuses 3.5 years ago, and after 2 months, I'm like, oh God, I got to start my own show. These fuckers have been doing this dumb shit for 3.5 years. I've been listening to them sell, scam, and do all this dumb shit, all of them, for 3.5 years. I knew after 2 months of studying crypto, these people, I'm not trying to listen to them. I got to make a channel because the stuff they're making is fucking stupid. All right. XR Poseidon. Any article, or let's say this, any thumbnail I've posted on the show, you can have it on any t-shirt, coffee mug, whatever you want. We can customize anything. Now, if it's a special request, the cost is very minimal. I think it's maybe, I don't know what it costs, maybe for a t-shirt or something it's $10, or they could put something personal. I don't know, because I have somebody separate who does that. But you can get whatever thumbnail you want on anything. It's not expensive. Um, let's go with the next article. Okay, Georgia. Georgia. Nope, not the United States state of Georgia. I know. And I'm sure they don't have sweet tea on the other side of the world. We're going to talk about Georgia and how Ripple's right there. Tomorrow's show, we're going to go over something really cool about Georgia. And tomorrow morning at 6:30 a.m. Pacific time, this show, I'll remind you, I'll show this article really quick tomorrow morning, refresh everybody's memory, and then talk about who the hell is building Georgia's technology for crypto. You're going to be very shocked. It's XRP, but it's Ripple. It's people that used to work for it. We're going to get into it. It's very interesting. Here's the title. Georgia Central Bank names Ripple, as CBDC technology partner. This happened like a couple days ago. Yesterday, I want you to see globally what is happening. They're making all these CBDCs. All of a sudden now, all these countries around the world are, well, maybe crypto's not so bad after all. Maybe we see all of a sudden everything changes. But I thought crypto was bad, 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 bad. But now all of a sudden it's good, 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 good. Don't be fooled. If you watch my channel, look, the reason my channel's set up how it is, you see, I don't have corporate sponsors, so I can trash talk any fucking company or person. I don't care. Okay, I could talk about Gary Gensler and how he's a weenie gobbler or whatever, because my sponsors, unlike these other people, they don't work with the SEC. Get it? These other, like the guy that's like, come on in, and then I'm not a financial advisor. And these other people, they have sponsors, corporate sponsors that work with the SEC. So you can't really trash talk the SEC, or you can't show documents, because then the SEC would call my sponsor. My sponsor's like, hey, Crypto Hulk, you got to ease up on all that SEC shit. And that paperwork, make that shit disappear. Don't show that anymore, or you lose my sponsorship. Okay. That happens. Not with me. So that's why I have listeners sponsored. You want the truth? Oh, I find all kinds of truth. These other channels don't know how I get all this information. And why do I do it? Because I want you to see the information. I want you to have news that no other channel can find. Okay. I have discoveries. I will show links on this channel no other channel can find. Why? Because they're devoted to their corporate sponsors. I can't talk, if I got sponsors, I can't talk about Apple or this and that because they're all tied together. So here we go. Yesterday, or a couple days ago, the National Bank of Georgia announced that it has selected Ripple technology partner for its central bank CBDC. The committee selected Ripple due to its technical excellence and the expertise of its team. Oh. Now, you know why Ripple's so good, new people? Because Ripple's got every company working for them. If Ripple needs something, somebody from the Federal Reserve comes over. If Ripple is working on something that is like a treasury, then they bring Rosie Rios, the treasurer of the United States of America, went to go work for Ripple. Whatever Ripple needs, they just make a phone call to a 3-letter agency. Because Ripple, according to Crypto Hulk, no other channel, Ripple, according to Crypto Hulk, is a blend of governments, US, China, Germany, Luxembourg, Switzerland, Singapore, Hong Kong. It's a blend of some countries working with 3-letter agencies. Each country has different motivations. In Georgia, they say different countries have different motivations for pursuing CBDC projects. But Georgia is now this is kind of scary, but it's true. Georgia has an interest in programmability. Georgia is particularly interested in programmability. Means they could send you the money and then they could take it right back. Or if you say the wrong thing, I already know they're going to try to take all my money. I got a big mouth. I already know I got to go somewhere and hide. I got to like give somebody else all my crypto, and then I can be on a shit list, and then somebody can just like buy shit for me, and I can just drive around in their car and live in their house and stuff like that. Creating a platform with smart contract and programmable token capabilities will encourage banks and fintech companies to introduce innovations in the financial sector. It says right here, the interesting point is that XRP Ledger has, here's what they say. This is going to lead into the next topic that I have, which is Codius. We're going to do a really, really short Codius for new people. Now, the country of Georgia, their person who is head of their banking system, Georgia Central Bank, the head said, listen to what they say, because I'm going to destroy this person's statement right after this. I'm going to destroy it with the Codius article. Here's what they say. Georgia Central Bank says this. The interesting point is that XRP Ledger, here we go, I'm ready to laugh. I'm ready to laugh. The XRP Ledger has never natively supported smart contracts as it predates Ethereum. Well, bravo. The Georgia Central Bank has no clue what they're saying, and they're making it very clear right now. They're saying the XRP Ledger has never natively supported smart contracts as it predates Ethereum. As if Ethereum is so smart, oh my gosh, I'm ready to laugh. As if Ethereum is anything. Ethereum, when it first came out, they knew it was garbage. They knew it. That's why they had the token sales, so they could improve Ethereum. New people, I want you to know this. Veterans should already know it. Vitalik Buterin, the clown that created it, admitted that. And Joseph Lubin, the other clown, they both admitted they knew Ethereum had problems. That's why they had the token sales. Well, that's a security. When you go to sell something to improve your product, that's a security. So they had an illegal security sales, and Jay Clayton, he's a little weenie smoker as well. He didn't do a damn thing about it. They all just let everybody sell these securities, and Jay filed a lawsuit against Ripple and then quit literally like the next day. Jay Clayton pulled a bitch move, which he is one. And so here's this phrase here: the XRP ledger has never natively supported smart contracts. Well, we're going to get into that. I'm going to show you how stupid that person is for saying that. Mac JC5 is a new member. So is Justin. Justin is a new member. And let's go with the articulo. Here it is right here. Now, here's a white paper. But let me tell you something. This white paper is not as good as what I got. I got the original. Now, this is a good copy. I will say that it's a good copy, but CryptoHulk has the original best copy. Now what? Okay, so why am I going to show you this white paper, CryptoHulk? This seems kind of tech heavy. Why are you showing this? I'm going to burn through this real fast. How much time do I got? I got maybe 20 minutes if I want to make this an hour show. Plenty of time. Okay. A lot of people that are new, or if you're not new, you're watching the wrong channel, think that Ripple never had smart contracts or nothing like that, or offline contracts, and that all of a sudden, Ethereum comes up with smart contracts and they're the best. No, Ethereum was a hot mess when it first started because it never did anything. Ethereum was a train wreck when it first was shown to the world. That's why they had a token sale so they can improve it. And today, 9 years later, almost, it's still a train wreck. Okay. So what's happening is Codius comes in. That's this right here. Now, it's a pretty good copy, the Codius wiki. It looks pretty real, but I got the original on my computer, but I'm not going to show you. Boy, Joe, I'm not going to show you right now. But let's go with this wiki thing. Wiki. Now, the Georgian central bank leader, manager, president, whatever. Let's hear that phrase again, what they said. XRP ledger has never natively supported smart contracts as it predates Ethereum. Oh, it's time to make the Georgian bank president look like a dumb fuck. All right, that'll be too easy. If you scroll down, you're going to see overview. Okay, now what do we got here? This is something called Codius. At the top of the paper here, it shows, now on my copy, you don't have, like I said, you have a good copy. You don't have a great copy. I do. And on my paper, it shows the date of this is July 17th, 2014. Okay. I've got the original. This one, like I said, is a great copy, but it's like 90%. Okay. So I'm going to look at your copy. It says at the top, Stefan Thomas, Evan Schwartz. These are the two geniuses that made Codius. Okay. Notice David Schwartz, what he did. We'll notice during the end. David Schwartz wasn't involved in this except for offline contracts. If you go to the very end, everybody scroll to the very end. We got to move fast or else this thing's going to take forever. Go to the very end and it says acknowledgments. The first sentence, this paper was authored by Evan Schwartz and Stefan Thomas. Special thanks to David Schwartz. So there's David's contribution. David did not contribute to this paper except for pointing out the concept of offline contracts. So the real brains to this was Stefan Thomas and Evan Schwartz. I think that's David's brother. Anyhow, there was also a Rebecca Schwartz that worked with them at the time. I think it was like the Schwartz family reunion at Ripple. Anyhow, let me continue. What we got is something called Codius. And Codius is an implementation of Google's native code. And it's an implementation of smart oracles that work with oracles that work with smart contracts to tell crypto what to do. That's basically how it works. Imagine this. You have crypto here. On top of that, you got smart contracts. They tell crypto what to do. But smart contracts need to know when that's the right time. So that's where oracles come in. But then guess what? Ripple came up with smart oracles. That's the God that makes all of this happen. Okay. So Ethereum just has smart contracts and probably very weak oracles. Okay. What Ripple has had before Ethereum was even around, probably at about the same time. Because at the end of this paper, let's go back all the way to the bottom again, real quick. All the way down to the bottom. Acknowledgements. Go to the bullet point 1, 2, 3. The fourth bullet point says right here Ripple wants to give thanks to people that helped them. Now, this is 2014. Ripple made, actually, specifically, Stefan Thomas and Evan Schwartz made Codius with the help of Google and a whole team. But those are the two main drivers, those people. They just do it by themselves. There are some people that were in here. But Ripple gives thanks to the Ethereum team. Fourth bullet point, the Ethereum team for giving smart contracts a platform and introducing thousands of new people to the concept. What we have here, see, these other channels, they don't teach you this. Come on, I've taught the Codius right here. I've taught this like 7 times, okay, or more. Other channels, they have no idea. Okay, so what we have here is Ethereum helped. Okay, how about this? Ripple got information from the Ethereum team to produce what we call, since 2014, Codius. And what is Codius? It's all the things that Ethereum is not. Codius is the Ethereum replacement, okay? It's got sandbox code, what we call Google's native client. It has smart oracles that tell the smart contract that tell the crypto what to do. You see that pecking order? It starts all the way up at the top. Codius. Okay, it's a program, it's an implementation. All right. They talk about what is a smart contract, what is an oracle. The next section here of interest shows from oracles to smart oracles. I'm not getting into all that. It's fascinating to read. For me, it's fascinating. I'm not a geek. I can only handle so much of this geek shit. But for me, it's interesting reading. When we get to implementing smart oracles, that's some good stuff right there. I skipped past a lot of this stuff until we hit virtual machines. Now, everybody's heard of the Ethereum virtual machine, right? Okay, let's read a little bit here. Second paragraph. Virtual machine technology dates back to the 1960s. Let's stop right there. Virtual machine, Ethereum virtual machine. You've heard of that. Ethereum virtual machine technology dates back to the 1960s. Oh, not looking good, Crypto Hulk. That's why Ethereum won't work, okay? And does not work because it uses 1960s technology. Oh. So Codius was made in 2014, only 40, 50 years later. And that's not a big deal. Look, if you have a 1960s computer, you're probably talking a calculator that you hold in your hand, and you can add 3 plus 3, and that's the 1960s technology. I'd rather go from 1960s to 2014 personally, okay? I'm not going to talk about virtual machines anymore because they're out of the 1960s. All the adults know this. Let's move on. All the adults know Ethereum's machine is based on the 1960s, all right? I think we've kind of said enough on that. The next section of interest is just down a little bit. It's called Codius and Google Native Client. Okay, here is the meat and potatoes. Let's go down to the last two paragraphs, and it starts. We argue that requiring contracts, smart contracts, to be written in a specific capability-based program language would needlessly hamper the adoption of the system. What they're saying is this: when you got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, and these things, you can only write code in a certain language. If you do any other code, it doesn't work. You might risk a fork, and that would not be good. So what Codius does is it's the translator. You can write code in any language. Ethereum, remember, it's got to be written in Ethereum. Doggy, it's got to be written in Doggy. Bitcoin, it's got to be written in Biddy. Got it? So here's that sentence again. Think about this. We argue that requiring contracts, smart contracts, to be written in a specific capability-based programming language, that's like all the cryptos that I mentioned that are no good, that would needlessly slow down and harm the adoption of the system. Next, rather, if some authors like Codius or Ripple or hosts prefer to be written in a custom or capability-based language, like Codius, they can also do so within the native client sandbox. There you have it right there, okay? And it will provide yet another security layer. Software fault isolation and native client rely on minimal trusted code. That's what Codius is. Software fault isolation and minimal trusted code is all you need. Because if you deal with Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, Litecoin, and all these other crap coins, you have to speak that particular language or it will not work with everybody else. That's not interoperable. It's not going to work, okay? Ethereum does not work. So in 2014, Ripple, Stefan Thomas, and Evan Schwartz, with the help of David at the end, designed something called Codius to make Ethereum work. My thing is like, why even use Ethereum? Hey, I'll hear that, okay? Okay, so while being flexible enough to support all programming languages, native client is flexible enough to support all programming languages. Let me replace the word with native client with Ripple's Codius. Ripple's Codius is flexible enough to support all programming languages. There you go. Ethereum cannot do that. No other crypto can do what Codius does. I just explained that right there. I'm just scrolling down near to the end. Now you'll see, if you get down there almost to the bottom, you'll see something called offline contracts. That's where David Schwartz did his wonders, his work right there, his magic. Talks about offline contracts. There's about 6 different examples there. We go down to financial applications and beyond. That is good reading. You should read that. Talks about crypto. Codius is going to handle voting. Codius will handle smart property, debt inequities. Let me show you something here. This is important. For brand new people, I'm going to show you the link that we're at, because some people just came in. Make sure you pay a late fee if you just came in. It helps the channel. Also bribes the teacher. So if we look at financial applications and beyond, that section, I want to show you something. Okay, I want to show you something very, very important. What we're looking at here, in 2014, do you get it? 2014, Ripple had all this stuff figured out. I heard today on one of the channels, the guy that says, I'm not a financial advisor. He said today during the show, we're seeing the first time the Ripple Liquidity Hub being used. That's incorrect. Totally, totally. He's like 10 years too late. Okay. Codius is the Liquidity Hub, along with Ripple Singapore, which I'm going to show you here in just a minute, that nobody else has a clue. Okay. I want you to go down to number 5. It says derivatives. This is one of the use cases of Codius. Derivatives. You know, all the money in the stock market. Derivatives. Contracts that monitor the performance of digital or non-digital assets can also be futures. You ever heard that in trading? Futures, like Bitcoin future. Hello. Forwards, swaps, options, derivatives. Codius is designed to run derivatives. That's going to put XRP at 10,000 bucks just with that. Okay, so understand we're talking stocks, futures, forward swaps, options. Now I want to show you right here. This is massive. No other channels showed you this, and we're going to wrap the show up with this today. I did a show. I made a little short video. It's under my video section. There's the link. If you go, it's called Ripple Singapore. This Codius that I was just showing you is 2014. Okay. Here's Ripple Singapore. 2000. It was started in 2013. Okay. But what we have here is Ripple Singapore, gold and silver in your wallet. Now, if we look at this, you could trade cryptos and you could trade gold and silver. Go to the 27-second mark. Okay, that's where I'm going to go. 27 seconds and push play. That, even though Ripple Singapore started 2013, this web page is 2016, and it's showing Ripple Singapore right there. It has gold, silver, currencies, cryptos, okay? Let's see. It lists the people who made it. They had let's say a vault in Singapore where this would go, but it talks about this. Customers can deposit gold, silver, currencies into and out of the revolutionary Ripple payment network. Right there. So in 2013, Ripple had a gold, silver crypto exchange. And then what I'm going to add to it is we just got done reading Codius in 2014 had derivatives, futures, forward, swaps, options. You're going to tell me that Ripple, here's for the haters. Oh, well, it doesn't say that at Ripple Singapore. Number one, you can't even find the web page that I'm using. So you need to shut your fucking mouth. Number two, tell me if Ripple had a globe. This is the first one in the world. No other channels told you this. If Ripple had a crypto exchange where they're selling gold and silver, you tell me they're not going to have derivatives there as well? You still believe in Santa Claus, don't you? So this right there, that's Ripple Liquidity Hub 2013-14, already done, tested. Done and tested. Now, I showed you over the past 3 days, I showed you bank receipts where Ripple was depositing money in gold. These bank receipts were this year, by the way. There were some bank receipts I showed you from 2013 when Ripple first started. Now, some people said, no, these are the low IQ people. Well, that's not a lot of money. I don't have all the deposits, dumbass. I showed you some of them. Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. See, some of you guys, don't put your comments on there because it makes you look fucking stupid, all right? So, I'm the only channel that showed you Ripple Singapore, broke it all down, showed you Codius, how they could trade derivatives, swaps, futures, and all these things. That's what was being done on Ripple Singapore 10 years ago. Unlike the other clown, this clown on YouTube said, well, this looks like the first time Ripple Liquidity Hub is being used. These people have no idea what they're doing. They're trying to sell you memberships and they have no idea what they're saying. I bring facts, I show you real life things just like this. So I showed you how with Ripple Singapore, they had a bank account, they were depositing monies from 2013. Then I was showing you one of my viewers sent me, where in Ripple Singapore, they were still depositing money into these banks 2023, back in June, about 4 months ago. It's still up and running. It's all quiet. The haters like, oh, that's an old project. Well, it shows how dumb you are, doesn't it? And it shows how lucky my viewers are to have this channel, the best channel online, showing you all the crypto information news that's important. The most important channel is my channel right here. Andy Arvai. Hulk, you're the only channel I'm a member of. Andy, I'm trying my best, my friend, to show you all the evidence. Nobody else even has a fucking clue, right? If you don't get rich, it's not my fault. I've done everything I can do, man. I'm showing you this stuff. It's crazy. Cray, ZZ. Where we at? 1 hour and a minute. That is the max. Ricardo Centron says, you the man, Hulk. Ricardo, I do this. I used to be a teacher. I used to be a regulator when I worked in law enforcement. I'd go into a housing unit, wherever it was, certain neighborhoods. I'd work with people. I'm very reasonable, and I can get crazy real fast. I can do that. I prefer to work with people, even the inmates and stuff, man. Like, we're going to find a solution that works for both of us, and we'll make it through today. Then tomorrow I'll be back, and we got to work on another day tomorrow, okay? That's how I do this. I've worked with judges at the state Supreme Court level, making deals and stuff. My job is to take my life experience, try to make you rich. The bullshit alert goes off every day when I see these other channels. It's disgusting, all right? Brosef, member for 14 months. Hulk, you the best. I do try my best. And there she is again. New Jersey, little old lady. I never understand what you read, but then you stop and explain. And old ladies like me get it. Thank you, great teacher. You know, this stuff is difficult. I try not to get too technical because I'm not even good at tech, but I'll try to break Codius down and put it into my words so you get it. Okay, you don't have to understand how to code and do all that dumb shit. No, you need to understand how to get rich. So I'm going to tell you the stories. I'm going to break down all the complicated shit so that you understand what Codius is. It's like it's a program. You can't buy it. It's a program that Ripple made, and it makes stuff happen. It tells all the cryptos what to do because cryptos has got like 3 or 4 bosses on top of them. Smart contracts, the boss of the crypto, but then the Oracle is in charge of the smart contract. The smart Oracle is in charge of the Oracle. But then Codius, the sandboxed code, is where smart Oracle gets its info, and it can speak all the languages of all the different cryptos. Nobody else can do that. And that's basically Codius. It's all you really need to know, something like that. Now you can get by not using Codius if you're using a virtual machine. But then we go back to 1960s technology, which we all know is probably not the best. All right. Can it be done? Yes. But it's kind of like, let's be the most efficient. Now, there's safer ways with Codius. It's smarter, more intelligent, this and that. So let's use the 2014 technology and not the 60s, right? Okay. That's basically Codius in a nutshell. Ricardo Centron, thank you very much there, buddy. Appreciate that. Steelers, I thank you very much for your donation as well. It's your guys' channel. You want me to dive deep? You want me to inspire, teach, uh, entertain or whatever. It's done with a donation, and you're investing in your financial future. It's what you're doing. You're saying, Hope, here's some cash. I'm learning all this stuff I don't hear anywhere else. You're showing me all this evidence no other channel has. That's why I'm doing this. And then when we're all rich, fine, we all go our separate ways. And who knows, I might have a little channel or something. I don't know. Charles Ingracia, thank you very much for that $4 cup of coffee. Appreciate that. I'm just going through to make sure I didn't miss anybody and then maybe check some last minute comments. There's those two people. Okay, they're brand new members. Jenny Mack says, and if we know what it does for each other now, I understand it's a translator. Why is it important that it's not being lazy and learning from actual teachers? It's scary. Look, my job is just make sure everybody gets through the storm. All right. And I've been doing this for 3.5 years. And I don't know everything because there's a lot of stuff to know. I only know what I think's important. All right. Typically, you can see a pump around 3 a.m. How many Hulk couches are there? I got one. It's behind me. It's been here for 3.5 years. XR Penis. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant. Welcome back with that name. I never did try to do two separate transactions. 2,500. Okay. I was late, but I don't need to announce it. Hulk just need 7 leguas. I got the taste test after the show. We've been on way too long. I'm gonna have to end this show because I got some tequila here to taste, good stuff, and people like Crypto Hulk, you're blowing money on tequila. Well, number one, I'm not gonna drink that shit fast. I'll probably still have that shit 4 or 5 months from now because that's not a daily drink. I'll buy cheaper stuff when I make my little drink machine. That stuff over there is like good. Boy, Juve, I say good boy. I'm gonna do a taste test. Got my earbuds in. That's 1970 Legend. 1970 Legend. I'm gonna be drinking some stuff you're probably drinking over there sometimes. I don't know if 70 Legend likes tequila, but I got some good stuff. Stuff where it's you put it in a little glass. People like me put it in a small little thing just because it's quite costly. But koi fish. Thank you very much, koi fish, for that important medicine. Vodka cures everything. Mezcal. I'm not digging the mezcal. Okay, I'm going to end this show. Look, when I start my next program in about 5 minutes ish, you guys don't have to watch it. It'll be a short program. All I'm going to do is taste test 2 expensive tequilas. If you go to a bar, these tequilas will run you about $35 a shot. I'll be taste testing them and tell you whether it's even worth it or not. It'll be just my opinion. I'm not a tequila expert, but I'll let you know my opinion on the taste between the two. These are going to be like the high end. Some bars will not have these. They definitely don't have these. All these 4. They definitely don't have that. Some bars will probably have 1 or maybe 2 of the tequilas I got. I got 4 of them. So okay, should I go with I've got something called 8. It's a tequila called 8. It retails at Beverages and More for $200. I picked it up at Sam's Club for about 130. Okay, so there's 8. There's Don Julio 1942. I've got Patron, Grand Patron, and then I got Clase Azul. Which 2? I'll let you guys pick. Which 2 should I taste test The rest of you guys, the show's over. Show up tomorrow in the morning. Hulk's couch is like junk. No, you're junk. You're fucking junk, man. What the hell's the matter with you? Patron Rocco is the best. Okay, I don't have all the money in the world right now. So here's what I've got. Grand Patron Platinum, which is clear. I got 8. I've got Clase Azul and Don Julio 1942. Those are the 4 I got. So tell me which I should taste test. Hulk's couch is joking. 8 and Patron. I heard Don Julio goes down smooth. The 1942, never again. Grand and Don Julio. 8 and 1942. Okay. I'm gonna go with Hulk. You should sell couches. Replicas of your couch. Dude, I could trick everybody. I got the Hulk couch for sale. Someone's like, I'll pay. Okay, I really paid $1,000 for it, but I'll say, okay, the couch is going for $3,000, and then I'll have somebody buy it. And then a week later, I have another one. Like, wait a second. Oh no, I'll fool people. I'll say it's going for $3,000, and I'll have 30 of them. I'll allow 30 people to buy, but I'll tell you there's only one, and 30 of y'all get your couches. And they're like, well, wait a second. I bought it. And then like 29 other people say they got it. All right. I'm going to go with 8. I'm going to go with tequila called 8. It's in an 8 bottle. And then Patron. 8 and Patron. That'll be the first 2 that I test tonight. 8 and Patron. I'm going to end this show, and in about 5 minutes, I'm going to start another program. So I'll be right back after I end this. I'm going to start a show, have it sitting there, and then I'm going to click live later. So just hang on. You'll see the show here. I'm going to get the show going in like 30 seconds, but then I'm not going to be on until about 5 minutes.